What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today we have in front of you the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Deluxe Warpath. I just got him in on Friday, and I gotta say, he's pretty decent. Does look like Warpath and everything like that. So we're starting here in tank mode, and you can see here, if I haven't transformed right, what he looks like. And he looks like the original Warpath tank. Turret does do a 360. Also has the ability to, can't do that, lift itself up. Has wheels. He rolls. As you can see on the bottom, he's got some faux wheels, which is nice. Change. And from the front. So he looks like the original, just that nice little mini tank just tearing up the treads and everything like that. I don't have the box. I think my son misplaced it somewhere. And we're going to do a quick comparison with his older version, which was the Generations version. And the Generations version had, that H-Tank body that everybody hated. And personally, I kind of like the H-Tank because it makes more sense. He really does fold down. This guy is definitely a small guy, but you're going to see some differences when we get him transformed. But he's going to be done off camera because, again, this is just a comparison between the two. And from what I'm going to tell you, I don't know where people were getting this idea that they share parts. But the answer to that question is they do not. They don't share any type of parts or anything like that. So let's just nip that in the bud. There's no way. If you're looking at the other side of here, you look at the other side of here. It's two completely different toys. They don't share a damn thing. So stop. Only thing they share is the fact that they're Warpath and that they're tanks. That's it. Alright, let's get him out the way. There's really not much else to compare him to, so this will be the first and second time I started the transformation. So you kind of just want to start here, because this always wants to come apart. And then you want to start here, and then that comes apart. And then you'll notice, he's got some arms here that come out. And then what's going to happen next is you want to, I believe you got to get the head. I'm just going to get the head out. Because that was like the problem that I had when I first got him. Didn't know where to go with this head. And boom. You can see that there. And I think that closes back. And that folds in. And you're pretty much done. I mean, it's really almost like G1 in a sense. But the biggest thing is the legs had this weird, it's like the weirdest transformation I have ever seen in my life. I don't understand why they're taking these Transformers and going like into this like over engineering type of thing. It's a little annoying, but you have to twist it and you fold it back, and that's how you get to the leg. And then all of this collapses, I believe, and then it just folds in on itself. And then you just kind of fold it back. And that's the foot. And then you turn it around. And that's the foot. So that lets me know right there, there's no shared parts with the other guys. Like, I don't know where they were getting that from. And, sometimes you just got to stop listening to these reviewers that really don't know what the hell they're talking about. So, you just basically do the same thing. Then we're going to get to the arms. And you just kind of fold that down, fold that in place, and voila, we're about almost done. And of course you want to just tuck that in. Now with the arms, you just kind of fold them like that. And these, you'll see it's got some articulation, but no waist swivel. Well, and maybe I'm doing it wrong, and I'm sure somebody will correct me on that, but I didn't see any waist swivel. And you just can kind of make sure I got this right. I know I'm missing something wrong here. Oh gosh, I still don't like this. Something's off, so I can't remember. Okay. want to say this is, what the hell you come off for? Ugh, I hate over engineering. But that's it. And yeah, that's it. And that's Warpath. And you know, he's the tank guy. So we're done. And to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yep, that's it. There's nothing else to it. He's Warpath. And his arm goes out like that. And he's got that. And on the other side, he's got that. It doesn't come with any weapons. He doesn't have a waist swivel. Check that out when I first... Oh, he does. You know, when I first got this toy, he would not turn. And it was in robot mode. You know, I was kind of miffed on that. And of course, he's got ankle tilt because he's a tank. You know, other than that, yeah, he does have waist swivel. Ah, neat. It must have been something I was not looking at. So yeah, I mean, he's pretty much, you know, you can do that. And I still think I got something I need to fold in, but I could be wrong. No, because it doesn't fold anymore. It doesn't fold any more than it should. Yeah. So those are his foots. They can do that. And they can do that. Or they can do that, like back to there. And this thing gets on my nerves. The stuff that just comes off. Still a lot of panels. And let's get a close-up shot of that head. And he's got the typical Warpath head. And if you want to see any comparisons, we've got Smokescreen and Optimus Prime here. Just to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at. Get up to here, and yeah, he still has that mini bot, retaining that mini bot size and everything like that. So yeah, I mean, it's a cool looking piece. You know, I definitely like him. You know, when I first saw him, I was kind of miffed on him because of the fact that I kind of really like my Generations a little more. And I kind of still do, just for the fact that the Generations, man, that was such a different take on the character. But the Generations version was a lot of fun. And, you know, for myself, I really enjoyed just playing with him when he came out. He was one of my favorite, like, you know, like, oh wow, they did a good job of re-imaging him and everything like that. And I know they had the Henkei version where it's more of the same kind of burgundy color that you see here and things of that nature. So yeah, I mean, it's a definite win. Now I'm transforming the other guy just to do a quick comparison and everything like that. And it's been a while since I transformed him, and he's gonna go to the bin of death. We're gonna pause for the cards real quick and just kind of show how they don't share anything, and then we'll just wrap everything up and I'll give my final thoughts. Be just one moment. And we're back, and I just wanted to show off the differences between the Generations and the Kingdom version. And I gotta say, I still like him a lot. I like him because he's gonna fit in to scale with all the Transformers that I have, because currently I'm going with the 86 / Earthrise, Kingdom, Siege, you know, and I'm gonna be done. But this one is better, and I only say that not because he's, you know, the newer, because you'll see in other reviews that's not so much, but the detailing and it gave with him is such a good job, and he has that mini bot design, and I think that's what a lot of people like. With Generations, like I said, a lot of liberties were taken, you know, I mean, for a more, you know, maybe grown up look for a G1 character. And while I find this one to be very cute, I'll still find this one to be like the one, because in the future, like my friend said today, if you're going up a hill, you want an H tank. That's the future, man. Get over it, okay? These tanks will be obsolete in like 20 years or so. He came with a missile, and personally never really cared for the missile because it just stuck out like a sore thumb. I wish it was like maybe like a little cannon or something, but he is a little more armed. He's, like I said, he compacts really well, but he's not mini bot size. He's basically made to scale with Deluxe in the sense that they're all the same size because Hasbro just had a funky way of doing scales. All right, so we're going to get him out the way, and I'm just going to say, for what it's worth, this guy's pretty good, man. He's great, and he's small. The color is right. I mean, it's just a nice Warpath. You know, it's not, like I said, it doesn't share any parts with the other Warpath, and this is the Warpath that you want. So in my opinion, when I give him, I just give him like I think it's a 10. There's nothing else really to be said. I mean, you know, he doesn't have a gun. He doesn't come with a gun. You can make it, you know, your own mind. You want to give him one, but he looks like Warpath. There's so much that I see in him that I like him a little bit more than I do the Generations one. So if you can find him, and people are pricing him a little too high for me, I don't know why. But other than that, I got him from Command Store, decent price. Got here in like a couple of days. I'm impressed. So I'm gonna give it what I gave it. It's 10. So go out and buy it. Don't hesitate to go get him. And that's it. So hey, this is Super Robot 8. I want to thank everybody for watching. We got more reviews coming on the way, and hope to see you soon. Have a great day.